Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and a new Addictions number 77. It is October 1st. Have a craft sale tomorrow, but I still wanted to, come on here and talk and update everybody and play the bracket game, even though I really should be in the craft room getting ready. I'm in the craft room. I'm in the closet, but I have a different place I store it finished, because they're packed in, like all the hats are together and things like that, so I keep them in a different room. I'm giving out all my secrets. Grab a cup and join me. Today I have that strawberry star-kissed, I think it's sun-kissed strawberry lemonade. Yummy stuff. I like it. I do not like lemonade, but I really like these two flavored lemonades because they're not lemon. I can't taste any lemon in them. Right. Okay. So what do we do at the end of a month and the beginning of a month? We talk about hats, and more hats. That is a year-long make-along that I do on my channel, and I post on my Facebook group that goes with this channel. And I just drew a winner for September. September's yarn was the Dazzling Yarn Bee yarn from Hobby Lobby in the Sunburst colorway was the color that was showcased for September. I stuck a white daisy stitch marker on there and drew a winner, and I'd like to congratulate Jeannie Luganbill for that. I hope she sees that she won. I'll be throwing in any leftover yarns from my hats. I did the crochet hat earlier in the month, showed it, and then it sold, so I do not have it here. Do I have this one done? Heck no. I'm doing the Starting Grid by Ross Rochester. Look at that colorway come out. Oh my goodness. Beautiful hats. It is light, but I'm sure it will be warm. It is a little bit of sparkle. So if you're ever doubting whether this is a good yarn to use for hats, it is lovely if you like the gradual colorway change and the lightweight of the yarns, and not too heavy. It is an acrylic based with a little bit of polyester, the metallic in it. Make a little sparkle. Beautiful fall hat. So I should be finishing this one up rather quickly. I do want to finish this one. Sometimes I don't finish. Not very often, but I've been a little busy this month. And I will finish that one. It's almost time to start the decrease for the crown. We picked out a new color and a new yarn for October, and that is the Landscapes. And I don't know whether you can still buy Landscapes or not, but I'm using this yarn up, and that's how I'm doing my hats. So this is roving yarn. It says it's a 4 medium. And it is also 100% acrylic yarn. This one is called Desert Spring, with all this beautiful color on here, perfect for October. I went ahead and threw on a stitch marker that will go with Halloween. And that's what the winner will win for October. So that'll go over here. Now, I thought, this is a roving yarn. It kind of lays kind of different. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to do the Easy Slouch Hat by Jennifer at Fiber Flux. And I started it, and pshoom, there it is. It's all done. Okay, so likes and dislikes. I like the way that the yarn works up. It is not a lot of yardage on these, and so I just barely had enough in one skein to make a crocheted hat. So it's very, very limited, 147 yards. Now, I did check, and I have some yarn I got from Dollar Tree that was called Landscapes, and it has 119 yards in that. So they were less yardage in those Dollar Tree ones. This seems to be a little bit thicker of a hat when you crochet it. I used, she calls for an L. I used the K. So I used the K on this, and I didn't, as you can see, I did not cut, you can't color, you can't cut it. It's just not going to happen. So as you go around, you're going to have that color. That I don't like. That's why I don't like a lot of different cakes, but someone is going to look at this and freak out and love it. So that is fine. That's the way the yarn works. It changes color like that. This is quite the brim on this hat. She does a 4-row, 4-row front post, a double crochet, which is actually something I want to try in designing in a hat the next time. So yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful yarn. I didn't add a button or anything on this one. So my October crocheted hat is actually done, and I'm going to take it with me tomorrow to my craft sale. If anybody is watching and they live local, it is at the Glencastle Church in the parking lot, and it's an outside show this year, so I hope it doesn't rain. Another work in progress that I have been working on is an Outlander crocheted shawl. That is the picture of it. It is done in Tunisian crochet. Wow. So I did a couple more rows. And I got to tell you, I looked at the pattern and I thought to myself, are you serious? I don't use millimeters all that much. I have been using them in the knit, you know, since the last year. And I looked at it and I thought, you know what? I read that wrong. It said 7, and so I was thinking hook 7, and by going up to an I was actually going up. No. She wrote 7 millimeter. And so by using an I am not using the right size. So if I'm going up, I'm still not going up high enough. I think I need to go up to the next one. And then I looked at my set of needles, and the next one is already jumping up to 6.5, because I wasn't up to, I was only using the 6, and they don't have a 7. They jump to an 8. So should I go up a hook size and go to a 6.5 millimeter? I don't know what to do now. because I'm thinking it's still not going to be big enough. I've done a third of the pattern, and I don't think that is right. So I might have to rip it out again. Can you imagine that? I know Stephanie, she is laughing her butt off over there. And you know, that's what happens when you say to someone, I'll see what I can do, and you never tried a pattern before, and then you're feeling rushed. That's exactly what's happening. I'm feeling like I need to do this, and because of it, I'm feeling rushed, and I'm not paying attention as close as I would if I was just, I don't know. There's no excuse, is there? But this is the way that you are on the journey with me, my fiber journey, and this is where I'm at this moment. All right, so those are the whips for today. I am in a quandrum with this transition, I guess, from September to October, and now the craft sales are starting, and yeah. Okay, so we'll go on to Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge. I am going to be drawing the third quarter winner, and I'm going to do it tomorrow sometime. So you have another whole day to get your Scrappy fall entry in. That was the third quarter, and that happens to be the fall of the year. You were making things for fall. They needed to be in either one ball, made out of one ball, or your scraps. The prize for this quarter is a Mary Maxim vest. It's a kit. This is a lacy swing cardigan, and this kit comes with 4 skeins of cotton fair. This cotton is 52% cotton and 48% acrylic. It is absolutely gorgeous, premier cotton yarn. It is very, very soft, and you get 4 of these balls in here, so you'll get 317 yards in each one. That's well over 1,000. You can make whatever you want with it, or you could make this cardigan because you're going to get this pattern with it. So I'll be drawing that tomorrow. The Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge for the fall entry can be found on, to post your entries is got its own Facebook group, and it'll be linked below in the description box. So that is the last. I don't think I'll be doing that next year. The new quarter is Christy's, and Christy from Tea Doddles will be announcing that quarter for you shortly. I reminded her today that it was coming to a close and that it was her turn. Another thing that I was thinking about too was I was talking about last week about what we want to do for the year-long make-along in 2022. And then the Hirschner's magazine came. And on the front of the magazine were these mandala blankets. And I'm like, holy cow. Now, what I was also thinking about a blanket like this, maybe not a mandala one, but a square that had a lot of texture, and maybe we could do like different colors, or if a yarn had 10 colorways, we could do 10 squares with the 10 colorways. That'd be kind of cool to do, because some of those Ferris wheels would have been cool like that. I think, I do believe that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet used different squares like that with different colors of like a Colorscape or one of those Ferris wheels or one of those, and she did a purple one and a blue one, and they came out really nice. And that would be something to think about for the next 2022 crochet along for the yearly, so well, thinking about that. And then we have the bracket game. So bracket game for October is Halloween theme. We now have 2 brackets filled because Evelyn claimed hers and she picked number 7. So right now, number 6 and number 7 are filled. So how you play is you had to have answered the question. Oh, you know what? I didn't set up the camera. I guess I might have, or the wheel. The Earl. I didn't put Earl in the box yet. I got to do that. Well, I guess it'll only take a couple seconds. We'll just go to YouTube and get the comments off of Addiction 76 real quick here. Like, it's never going to be quick, right? It'll be quick enough though. Okay, so Addiction 76. Come on, let's go. Here we go. We don't want to hear it though. Always takes me a minute and then I forgot to do it, so come on now. There we go. Copy. And YouTube comment picker. Here we go. It's going. It's warmed up today. I'm hoping that tomorrow it doesn't rain so bad. Because, you know, all you need is just a big gust of wind and rain sideways and stuff gets wet. And what a mess, you know. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Paste. Filter out duplicate users. I don't think this is going to work. It's acting stupid. Okay, so it must be I didn't get that URL correctly. I'm telling you. It just got to be a crap show today, you know? I don't know. I don't know why it's got to be this way, but bear with me. Bear with me. I'm getting there. Okay, let's stop it again. There. 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 Go back to the YouTube comment picker. Paste. All right, now let's see if we got it. Get YouTube comments. 42 unique comments. All right, now we will go start that raffle and see what the question was. What was your favorite tradition or memory Halloween? And we will see. Cynthia King, let's see what she has to say. Congratulations to Evelyn. My mom was short. She was under 5 feet. One year, she dressed in a fuzzy bear costume that covered her whole body and her head, and she went trick-or-treating with us. No one knew she wasn't one of the kids. We all came home and poured our candy out on the floor and began the big trade. Everyone does the big trade, right? Oh my gosh, Cynthia. I absolutely enjoy every single one of your memories, all of you. This has been the greatest thing to for everyone to share, and how I get to know everybody and that kind of thing. So Cynthia has been drawn for a bag out of the basket of Halloween treats. So I will put her down as a winner there. And she can email me and pick her spot in the bracket. So 6 and 7 are taken, and there are 8 spots. So anywhere that is not taken, I will wait to hear from her and put her name in the spot that she chose. So that is the last addictions. Okay, so now we have Smile Mail from Deb Gray. Deb sent a square. How do I know? She wrote right on the top of it. Square. It's a square. What did she send a square for? She sent a square to go in the blanket that I'm going to make and assemble and give away. You had to send me a square, 8 inches, acrylic yarns, and a worsted or medium 4 weight, and 8-inch any pattern, and then send it to me, and your name was going to be put into a drawing for the creators that sent in a square. And then I would give away the blanket after I assembled it when I hit 1,500 subscribers. So this is Debbie Gray's square she sent me. You still have time to send a square in. I am going to be drawing that pretty soon, though. I haven't decided what day. So she sent me a card. Thank you, she says. This is cute polka dot stationery, or the envelope. A note for you. Oh my goodness. Finally, my square, she says. Hi, Christy. I'm so glad we can crochet. We are crocheting friends, and I love watching you and Steph. My wish is that you would come to see Steph someday, because I would have to be a party crasher for a minute. Stop in at her house. That would be awesome. I'm glad I found you. My best always, Deb Gray. Thank you for helping out. You know with what. So yeah, Steph and I were planning on meeting halfway, and we have since delayed or postponed that for now. But one of these days, maybe I'll just get in the car and drive down there. You just never know. So this is Debbie's beautiful square she sent. It will fit right in with all the rest. It is awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, and Deb that sent in a square. Like I said, you still have time. I am going to be putting out a table and working on that, and I think I might be vlogging on some. I want to start using my camera a little bit differently, and I thought, what perfect time than to put together some of the squares and just talk and videotape it. So I might be doing that. Another thing, you can comment below if you're interested in putting your 2 cents in on that. All right, so we're going to be on to our question number 4 of the Halloween bracket game. So if you want to get into the bracket game and you want to get a bag or a treat bag out of the basket, what you have to do is you have to have a United States address. You have to be a creator or a subscriber here on the channel, and you have to answer this question below. In next video, next addictions video, I will draw and see who wins a spot in the brackets again. So question number 4 is your favorite costume that you dressed up in, or that you wanted to dress up in, or that you dressed your child up in, and did you make the costume? So that is the question I want you to answer below today. So do I have a answer to this question? Yes, I very much do. I probably talked about this before, and it's okay because it's my favorite to talk about. I cannot remember this memory. So it is a memory that my mother has since told me over and over and over again. When I was very young, I rode horses with my mom since I've been born. So she dressed me up and put me on my pony and took me to the TV station. And when they went into the TV station, you had to go up in the elevator, and the pony went in the elevator and everything. And you had to wait in the TV station for a long, long time, like 2 hours for the judges to go all the way around all the kids. So my pony stood in the TV station with me on her back as the headless horseman, and you couldn't see me because I had a pumpkin on top of my head. And you couldn't see me because I had a collar up to here, so it looked like I was headless. My pony never did a thing. It just stood there for 2 hours. And Mom says that the judge came over, and he thought it was a stuffed pony until all of a sudden she whinnied. And it scared him. And he goes, "I thought it was a stuffed pony." And she's like, "No." So that's the story. That was my favorite costume. And I ended up winning a TV that night, that day or that night for my mom. And I don't remember it, but there is a picture that Mom took of it. And yeah, I have somewhere I have a picture of the picture. So I hope you're all enjoying this, and I'll hope to see you on Sunday morning in the live. We are going to be talking about who won the last make-along, which is Get Her Done. And I'm hoping to have a new make-along to do. Maybe we'll just have to do it throughout the month of October. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing there. So have a great weekend. And don't forget, take a moment out of each day and be a little creative. Bye now.